So I'm back for yet another video. I hope you guys are having a good time. Welcome back to my channel, to my new subscribers and my old subscribers. I love you guys so much and welcome back to the channel, okay? So guys, I'm laughing because you guys are gonna get me in trouble. So, as many of you guys know, YouTube have a lot of drama, so I decided to be a hairdresser who reacts to music videos. Like hashtag, I had to create my own part because I didn't want any trouble. But for this video, shout out to subscriber Jazz Love. Honey, you guys are gonna kill me. You know I don't like problem, especially YouTube that is crazy. Anyway, let's get into this video. So, I'll be reacting as a hairdresser to her. This is gonna be interesting. She ruined her hair with box dye, part 1, getting her hair back healthy and blonde. So, and I also seen the title somewhere saying MONDO bushes someone's hair, and I was like, no, wait, hold up now. And I was like, so I wanted to stay away from it. But Jazz Love, you guys know, as my subscribers, whenever you request a video, I do them, like I have to. But you guys are gonna get me into trouble. So, before I start this video, guys, I just want you guys to know that there is no hard feelings here. And my shirt says it, no fucks giving. And you guys know I'm a crazy hairstylist. But let's see how it goes. And please forgive me in advance. I don't mean to hurt anyone's feeling. I'm just giving my honest opinion, okay? So I'm ready to do this. I love you guys so much. So Jazz Love, I'm gonna get you. Okay, let's get into this. I'm so excited because I can see the title here is telling me to get the hair healthy. So let's do this.
Oh no, she didn't. Oh no, this heifer didn't.
And guys, honey, we are turning on waters, hot waters. First of all, before starting this video, I just want to thank you guys so much for all your support, and I really appreciate it a lot. But guys, let's get into this video, and I hope you guys have mercy on me, okay? So, as a hairstylist, here are my thoughts about the situation between MONDO, SNITCHERY'S hairdo, and the reaction video of Brittney Gray. So, here are my thoughts about MONDO butchering. So the title said, MONDO butchering SNITCHERY'S hair. Everyone here know, if you're on my channel, you do know that I'm a licensed hairstylist. And yes, as a licensed cosmetologist, I know when I saw the video, I saw a glimpse of it. Right now it's actually playing. Why? You have to put it on mute. So when I was watching it, I was watching this video based on yes. So when I was watching this video, so I realized that this girl, she's an amazing, beautiful girl. She has freckles and all that. So I was like, okay, let's get into this video. So I then saw a glimpse of Brittney Gray's video. So when I was watching, I was trying to watch the video. I watched like a minute or two from his video, then I just paused it because of course I have a studio to run and business to run, so I had to get into my guests, work with them, and I was like, okay, when I'm done for the day, because it was like Saturday, which was the best day, so I was like, when I'm done with them, then I'll get into this video. But when I went back, the video was already taken down, and I was like, oh my god, that says a lot about him. Now, doing this video, I don't have anything against Brittney Gray, and I don't have anything against MONDO, and yes, we all know, yes, people are, they are almost like, oh my god, within a year he grew up from 30,000 to 1 million to 2 million subscribers in a year, you know. So I was like, are you guys surprised? Then I didn't want to touch this video, but someone made a statement which struck a nerve with me. The person said that, hey, just so you know, MONDO is successful in the YouTube world because he's gay. And I was like, when she said that, I was like,
oh no, she didn't. oh no, this heifer didn't.
Bitch, no, you did not say that word, because I was like, no, honey. You can't say that, because if you say that, I was like, wait, are you serious right now? No, it's not because he's gay or anything. I was like, look at the picture. I think we both know, we all know how he got it. I'm not even coming against him, you know, like, oh my god, it's because he's, you know, but let's look at the picture. You see, it's in the pudding, like the truth is in the pudding there. We all know why he got this instant success just like that, you know, which is fine, honey. Your hustle worked on you. You gotta work with the system. I have worked with different types of stylists over the years, and I know how it is, guys. This just proves, you know, my theory that in this industry, in this world we live in, the world is not fair. I have to be real with you guys. The world is not fair, and it shows. Like, hello, it's not he who has the talents that succeeds. It's he who has the opportunity. Like, it's your luck. It's based on your luck. It's not your skill set and technique. Because if it's technique, skill set, education, all that, honey, I would have been traveling around the world doing people's hair, making money. But it's not in this world, honey. Look at that picture again. Should I say it again? Should I say it out loud? I think we all know how that's working. So I have worked with different types of stylists. So today I will let you guys know that there are 3 different types of stylists before getting into this video. So we have those that it's a job to them, we have those it's a hobby to them, and we have those it's a career to them. So when I saw this video, first of all, I watched one of his videos. I think that's when I was like, what's going on? So he was doing a color application on his mom, and just the way he held the brush, I was like, oh. So we have, there are some stylists we have in this industry where once they are done with their hair cosmetology school, yeah, the word I didn't say hair school, hair cosmetology school, what they do is that they work with a salon, work under someone, and after 2 years, you can work, actually in the hair industry, you can actually work 1 day every week for 2 years once you're out of your cosmetology school, and still get your class 1 license. There's a license we call the class 1 license. I have mine up there. So when I was working, I realized that, guys, I was the top stylist in the company, but I saw different kinds of stylists. Like there are those that their mouth does the job, and there are those that their hands do the job. So I am those that your hands does the job, like your work speaks for itself. While some people, their mouth speaks for the job, and you're looking. So in this industry, you have to undersell and overproduce. And in this case, I think we both know what happened. But MONDO, now I will do the pros and the cons of these videos. Brittney Gray's video and Van Bando's video. First of all, in this situation, I was going with it. When I heard turning volume on this cap, I was like, wait, he's he that experience? Because I've already seen him done a color application, and I was like, oh my god. I don't have anything against him, but we all have our different levels of training. So if your level is very high, you know when someone is like, you're like, So when Brittney Gray was talking about his video, I was like, oh, she has a very high advanced level of education in the hair industry, and she's experienced and skilled, and I could tell when I saw the video, and I was okay, yes, Brittney, I've been seeing your videos for years, and I know that you know what you're doing, and I always root for Brittney. On YouTube, I have only 2 hairstylists that I follow them on YouTube, because, guys, I don't just follow people because everyone wants them. No, I follow them based on their skill set, their personality, and if they are sincere and, open book, like they are transparent, I am with you. So I have 2, Brittney Gray, and I have some Via, and I have Guy Time. I follow them all the time, and free salon education. So first of all, I heard from the video glimpse he used 30 volume on her scalp, and I was like, wait, is he that experienced to do that? I would have done first, I would have used a 20 volume on her scalp, but everyone know in the hair industry, in order for you to use 30 volume, you have to know what you're doing. And I will tell you the only period where you can use 30 volumes. Let's get into it. So you can use 30 volume on a scalp when you're doing a color process, not lightener. So when I heard that he was using 30 volume with lightener, I didn't say bleach. Listen to my dictions, guys, I don't play. So he used a lightener and 30 volume. I was like, oh fuck no, what did you just do? No. I was like, oh my god. I was like, when I heard this, I was like, oh, because I know what will happen. Honey, I have done so many heads. I have done over 20 to 50,000 heads. Like in this, since I've been in, I think I've done close to 100,000 is possible. Because I was working, I was servicing 600 people a month. I was that stylist. Like I was booked, before I come in, I'm already booked. I only took 2 days off in a month. Like now I take 4 days off a month. Before I used to take 2 days off a month. So now doing that consistently for 5 years, for like 5 years. That's crazy. And then when I take my days off, I have to go to New York for my master classes. Guys, those classes are not cheap. They are more than $1,000 a class. Like celebrity stylists, those are the people I go to for my classes. They have over 30 years experience, 25 years experience. So when I'm talking, I know what I'm talking about, okay? So when I saw this and I was like, okay, what's going on here? Let's get into it. So 30 volume, using 30 volume on her scalp was a no. The only way you can use 30 volume, guys, I'm going to give you the only way you can use 30 volume on his scalp is if she had Caucasian hair and he used Olaplex. So if he had added, yes, there's something in our industry called Olaplex. So if he had used Olaplex, like I said, I am going into this without being, biased. If you used Olaplex, this is a new technology created in the hair industry that people have been using, mostly for licensed cosmetologists. So if he had used Olaplex, I'm a transformation hairstylist, so I'm talking based on my experience, education, and ongoing education. Hear that word? So I'm a career stylist, just like Brittney Gray, so I understood where she was coming from. As a career stylist, you're always on point with your education. You cannot just finish hair cosmetology school, work with someone, then when you're done, for 2 years, you can work 2-3 days, then after that be a freelance stylist or be on your own. No. First of all, I always tell people, in order for you to be a freelance hairstylist, you should have been a hairstylist behind the chair for at least 5 years, honey. 5 years! Then you can now be on your own. And I'm like, okay. But if you've not been a stylist for that long, then you're behind the chair or a freelance. No, you see, there are some stuff you'll be lacking. And if you've not been going for educations, that's true. It's very important. And I tell people, and they're like, no, I cannot waste that money. They told me that I was wasting money. Honey, my shares, I do, as a transformation stylist, I do men and women. My shares, check my Instagram, it's at Dove Stars and you see my pictures. My shares are almost $1,000 a shares. Yes, as a career stylist, you invest in your tools, you invest in your education. Very important. Also, my brushes are like $40-50. Ibiza brush. Brittney Gray, girl, you know what you're doing. I love it from it so much. So when I heard that he used 30 volume, I was like, oh no, you did not. First of all, what I would have done is that I would have gone in and do what we call a hair test trend. You have to do a test trend, especially for a color service. It takes only 7 minutes. It takes only 7 minutes. What you have to do is mix a lightener, put it in one of the strands where she had the boxed color, generic hair color. I didn't say dye. You didn't hear me say box dye. I hate that word. Hair color. You guys, you will learn some words from me here today. So when he did that, he should have done a hair strand, put it in a foil and use a flat iron and just tap on it while it's hot for 7 minutes and check it. If there was no breakage, then sees what the result is. Then before going ahead to do this color service. So first and foremost, when he did not do that, I was like, okay, strike like 1,000 at this point, like. So I was like, wait, honey, I've worked with so many stylists. There are some stylists that it's their mouth that does the talking and just, he has skills, he has talent, but it's just, his skill set does not match his growth on YouTube and success. That's why people are coming at him, because within a year, he went from broom to blam, like broom to blam. And even my guests were like, oh, have you met this one? And I'm like, honey. And I was looking at your hair, I was like, oh my God, you should collaborate with him. In fact, you should be on YouTube. I'm like, I'm on YouTube, but I didn't want the hair drama, the hair industry drama. That's why I'm a hairstylist who reacts to music videos. I have to create my own parts. I have over 1,700 videos. Honey, I have put in the work. Like, I've been on YouTube since 2008. What does that tell you? I don't play with what I do. Like, so scratch that. So when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, no, he should not have done that. First of all, when going into this service, he would have tackled the new growth first. The new growth area, he would have done that first. 20 volume. Then I heard she's biracial. Once I heard that she was biracial, I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just saying it how it's meant to be. So when I heard she was biracial, I was like, oh my God. As a biracial kid, your hair takes color as a black hair or as one race or the other, or it combines both. It's all genetics. I have my friend hashtag Just Love. She knows I do her hair. Now she's on a natural journey, which I'm happy with because we have something big planned for her hair. You know, so when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, you cannot just take that type of hair in a day from dark hair to platinum. No, honey. Of course, you would have had a discussion with her during your consultation that, honey, you will lose some hair. Are you ready to deal with that? And if you're not, then this is how it goes. You will have hair breakage. If you don't use any protection during the color service, especially for such transformation work, there's bound to be a lot of breakage, so you have to advise them. Nope. And then I saw the hair from what I'm seeing in the video right now. Honey, our hair was damaged. It wasn't dry, it was damaged. It was damaged from the consistent box hair color. It was a lot of damage from it, from the generic hair color. So I was like, oh my god, no. Now, the results, I was like, okay, we'll get to that. So when I got all this, I was like, oh my god, what happened? First of all, Brad using steady volume was wrong. You can actually use steady volume and you cannot. So if you know what you're doing, you can use steady volume, and yes, like I said, you have to use it with Olaplex because Olaplex brings your steady volume to a 20 volume. Yes, guys have to understand what I'm saying. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, now scratch that. He has made that mistake, it's fine, you know, but it's an ethnic hair, so he was treating her hair like it was his hair. His hair can take it, but not her hair. And he, as a stylist, he knows that if his hair damaged, he can still work it. It works for him. I personally would say that the hair length he has right now does not work for him. Because I'm a transformation hairstylist, so I know what I'm talking about. Now, the hair I would recommend for him would be more of a shoulder length hair. Now, a shoulder length hair, he's a neutral skin tone, so he can go cool or warm with his color. Now, if you got shoulder length hair and has it platinum, ice platinum with a pearl effect in it, he will look fabulous with that eye color he has. When if he ever does it, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Platinum shoulder length. This length is giving me the 90s boy band, like the JT, you know, the Blackstreet Boys era. That's what he's giving me. So if you guys are into that, that works, okay? So let's crash that. I told you guys. So now with the hair, I was like, okay, he has gone through the color service. Our hair, of course, it will pull a lot of orange, it will pull gold. It's normal. They're doing something. She's like a level 5. She's like a level 4.5 or 5.5. She's in that bracket for her natural regrowth, you know. So I was like, okay, I didn't say roots, regrowth. So when I saw that, I was like, okay. So they're pushing the hair so far. Right now, when they pulled it to the end, she was like a level 11. In the books, we have level 1 to level 10, but in reality, we have like a level 13, guys. I have seen people say that it's just melting. I'm like, honey, bitch, you're at a level 13 at that point.
Oh, no, she didn't. oh, no, this heifer didn't.
So when, you know, I was like, okay, it's fine. This has already happened. Yeah, but I just want you guys to know that Brittney might have up to 2 million subscribers, but that does not mean that he's talented or skilled as someone like Guy Time. He's not. Deep down, if he's sincere with himself, he knows it too. I've gone to these classes, I've seen Guy Time work, you know, I go to these hair shows, I go to all these classes, so I know what I'm talking about. Then I would have done 3 formulation. If I could not produce 3 formulation, then I would have not even gone into this service in the first place. I'm my worst critic. I tell myself, if I cannot come up with 3 formulations for the hair color service, I am not touching that hair. We'll have to go gently. Hashtag, you can check out Size Studios, you will see a lot of blondes I do. Each of my blondes are different from each other. That's what a transformation hairstylist does. You cannot do exactly one hair color for 2 people. It will not work because each person has their skin tone, eye color. I did that video, you go and check it out. I'll put it in the link somewhere. So with that, I was like, oh my god. So first of all, I already know that he's not that skilled because of the way he applies color. When I apply my color, everyone is like, wow, how do you do your color? How do you apply that color like that? I did a video too about that, on how I do my color application, single process, and why it's easy breezy, because I learned from people with 30-something years experience, so they teach me like crazy. I go there for them too. I have had over 50 different hair educators in New York. Like, I don't live in New York, but New York is my second home. I didn't want to live there because it's expensive and I'll just be partying and clubbing and wasting. No, I'm very I have my serious side and I have my playful side, so I needed a balance for both of them. Oh, then they finished the haircut. They finished the haircut and I was like, okay, now let's see this hair color. First of all, such process will take between 6 hours to 8 hours to do such. So that's why I said I'm not putting it down, because kudos to him to even, you know, do that in the first place, to have that time, bring out that time to get this hair done, you know. So I was like, okay, you did great, you know. I don't do hair videos like this just because, guys, 8 hours, I'll be recording and recording, honey. You guys know me, honey. So I'll try to start doing that. If you guys want those, I'll try my best, but I'm not promising. So when that happened, I now went into the next video, because the first video was now kind of deleted, so I was just skipping, you know, since it's deleted. So I now went into the second video where it was now on SNITCHERY'S page, which I can see right now. Yeah. So now in this place, this is where I now got the stuff. I was like, wait, are you kidding me? She's biracial. First, her hair was damaged. Second, there were other ways. It's either she would have buzzed her hair or she would have trimmed off the parts of her hair that was already damaged, like from the color. Even protein treatment at this point, it will not do anything. When the hair is damaged, there are two types of damage: dry damage and just honey, blah 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 type of damage. When it gets to that point, there is nothing you can do about it, because hair, like this is my hair, right? I have long hair, and do you think I would want to damage it out? No, God. See, this is my hair. My hair is really long. I just have it in cornrows right now. But yes, let me show you. See, this is my hair. So my hair is actually long, and this is a little bit of shrinkage. So as I was saying, so when I saw this video, I was like, okay, now they should have just trimmed the parts of the hair that was already gone, you know, destroyed from the box hair color. But they didn't do that, so I was like, okay, that's fine, it's too late now. Let's keep it moving. Now, when I saw the lift, I would have used, guys, I'm not kidding you, this is not product placement, but I would have used My Identity by Guy Tang, the powder lightener, and 20 volume. Then, when I used the 20 volume, I would have added an Olaplex set. Olaplex. In the beginning, at the end, in the middle, in the bowl, everywhere. Like, every step of the way, Olaplex must be in the service. Now, why I love the My Identity by Guy Tang is that it lifts nicely. I would have done a hybrid lightening process where I would have mixed the both of them to give me consistency, conditioning effects in its products. Guys, I am solely My Identity and Promisha, but mostly I am solely My Identity by Guy Tang, because as a transformation hairstylist, it gives me the result I want and need for my guests, and my guests all love the results. You guys can see it on my Instagram, which is okay. But so he would have used something like that to give him that nice, beautiful lift, consistency, and accuracy. So when he did that, then I was looking at it, I was like, there was a lot of blotches and patches in this hair service. What's going on? So I was like, what toner did he use? Her base was bluish. And I was like, wait, why is that there? Everyone knows that if you are an experienced stylist, you know what to do. First, you have to do what you call soak capping. If you do a soak capping, what happens is that it will clarify that stuff. And I'm not going to tell you details of what a soap capping is, honey. You have to go to the salon and get your hair done, okay? Because I don't want to give you all the tea. So if you had done that, this was what would have happened. It would have cleared out the residues from the hair, you know, to give it a nice consistent lift. I have had my days when I first started, like my first year and second year. Of course, you have your learning period. I've seen what a hot weight is like. I've gone through it. I know what the steps are. So I learned from my mistakes. And then when I heard that he deleted the video, that tells me that he knows how to give it, but he doesn't know how to take it. So he can give criticism, but he doesn't know how to take it. When people give me criticism, guess what I do? I go to the back, cry for like 5 to 10 minutes. Then I call New York. Hey guys, I'm coming for a class. Like, that's me. I learn. I take a step back, cry it out. Then I'm like, okay, this becomes a fire for me to keep learning and keep learning and keep learning, because that way, that's how you get better. Because every experienced stylist you see today and experts like me and Brittney Gray and Guy Tang and all these people, we were once beginners. Like, honey, we had our first haircut. I do men's hair, ethnic hair, like I do, like, I'm not kidding you, I do fades, bald fades, crazy fades, Asian, like I started with an Asian hair. That was my first guess. Yes, I started with the hardest hair, then went to the simpler hair. That's how I started. I started with my type of hair and Asian hair first. So I do men's hair, I do them their hair cuts and hairstyles for their weddings, and I also do my females to take them blonde and all that kind of naked blonde, give them their names, you know, and that person. So I have bust my ass off to get to this point, even if I don't get the recognition, which I'm not getting, but I know what I'm doing and I don't stop, because I decided to create my own path, because I know how the hair industry is. It's who you know that matters. And if you have the coins and the network, let me tell you guys the truth. So I saw the color and I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So I was like, okay, hold it together. I was like, honey, this is ridiculous, but it has happened. What do? We learn from it. So him deleting his video tells me he doesn't like to be criticized, but he loves criticizing people. And I cannot, with people like that, it's scary for me to work with, because they always say they're the best. I'm the best. I've worked with them. I'm the best. I'm the best. Oh my God, hi, I'm Jenny. I'm the best. Oh, I'm Amanda. I'm the manager. I'm the best. Oh my God, really? Honey, it got to a point, I was like, you know what, I am done. I just packed, I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not producing the highest amount of money, and these people are producing 1/5 of what I produce for the salons, but they are the ones who get the recognition, and that's what's happening. We've seen it. We are seeing it in broad daylight. So, at this point, no filter, because if you have to be blind not to see it. Case in point, we have the photos. We know what's going on, and everyone's like, oh no, it's amazing. I'm like, really, guys? Are you guys serious? Like, are you guys, if Obama had done what he's doing, will you guys say, oh, you guys have crucified him? So let's be real. We live in a world where it's not fair. Like, I had to see that and say, oh, it's true. You know, there was a time I was like, oh my God, it's a lie. Now I believe. When I'm like, guys, it's true. I see it. So when that happened, I was like, okay, this color is the color process already. I was like, okay. I was like, is there any way he can remedy this situation? But it looks like that was never gonna happen. Then, so the haircut, honey, I would have done, when I saw the haircut, when Brittney was like, oh, I don't want to feel, honey, Brittney, you were wrong. You were wrong for what you did, guys. Brittney, you were wrong. Brittney Gray, I'm telling it right now. Brittney Gray, you were wrong. Like, how can you do that? No, you shouldn't have. And this is where Brittney Gray is wrong. She is wrong for apologizing for doing the right thing. Brittney, you did the right thing, so I was so upset with you when you said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no, bitch, you should not be sorry, because when you got your license as a hairstylist, already people look down at us in the industry like, oh my God, these people, they didn't go to school. I'm like, no, I have a bachelor's degree, full scholarship in electrical electronics engineering, but I love doing hair. It makes me happy. I'm so happy being a hairstylist, a licensed cosmetologist, and hello, are you kidding me? I get to use my engineering background and hair background to create hair like mathematics, formulation. Like, are you kidding me? I use 5 senses out of 6 senses when I'm working. That says a lot, you know? So when Brittney was apologizing, I was like, no, honey, you're trying to defend the license, you're trying to defend the industry. So I completely understand you. So Brittney Gray, you're wrong. Don't ever apologize for doing something that's right. I'm like you. I like to apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Even when I'm that person, so I know what it's like. Stop. Brittney, you did the right thing. Don't apologize for it. So now with the haircut, Brittney, girl, you were right when you said tapering the haircut. So I would have gone with 3 different types of haircuts: a disconnection 1 haircut, a disconnection 2 haircut, or the crop or graduated pixie. Now a graduated pixie is where the nape would be at a 1, which means tighter, 2, 3, a 3, 2, 1 step, all around in an angular pattern. Now, when as a hairstylist, if you know what you're doing, you know that your hands control the technique of the haircut and your feet controls the shape of the haircut. So when you go with those angling, you tell the guests, please can you bend your neck like this? Let me go in there and angle it. Give me that. I need that taper. Check my Instagram, you see some of those. give me that tight taper at the edges. She's a female, so her neck, she says she has long lean neck. I should be seeing that neck for the gods. Like she should be posing with shoulders like mine, like popping, like neck, giving me American Next Top Model hotness and realness. So I was like, what the fuck was that? So when I saw it, it looked like a matron. Saw that, I was like, oh my god, this haircut. I was like, oh no. It reminded me of the movie called The Nurse. Like it was the movie in the early 2000s. So that said a lot, and I was like, oh my god. And then when he was doing the haircut, I could tell that he could not duplicate that haircut. And this is why you go for these advanced classes, because in the advanced classes they will teach you different techniques of haircut, different precision haircuts, design haircuts, you know, different cutting techniques, because that way you can always duplicate the haircut. You cannot just go in there and wing it, because while he was working with her, I could tell that he was winging the haircut, like he was winging it and see how it falls. No, if you cannot duplicate that haircut, then something is wrong. Your education, you have to take it to the next level. But like I said, not everyone can be highly skilled as the others. It depends on your education, how willing you are willing to take your education that matters. You may have the sass, you may have the precise, you may have the butcher, but if you can back it up now, that makes sense, you know. So when that happened, I was like, okay. When it comes to haircuts, honey, I don't play. I don't play. First, you have to get the color right, then next is the haircut and styling, then you have the 360 effect. So when I saw the haircut, I was like, okay, wait, what? I was like, no. So it's like, I wanted to stop, because first of all, the color was uneven. Let's put it that way. You guys have said it, so before I said, you guys have already said it, so I'm free to say it. The color was uneven, so I was like, oh my god, this is not nice. Then the haircut was not, it did not flatter her, because she has that narrow neck, so she needs something that will go this way, like in a, you know, like in a V format. That should be a nice taper. Like I want her neck to look even longer, so she will look taller. But the haircut he gave to her, it made her look even shorter. She now looks like a Twinkie, like a Chihuahua, when she's meant to look like a model, elongated, like giving me that greyhound, you know, like I own it. She looks even smaller because her neck had so much hair, like a chunk. I call that, what do I call that hair? A bag of hair. I always call it, like she had a bag of hair on her neck, and that was not working for her, especially as a female. You guys check my pictures on Dove Styles. At Dove Styles, you see a picture of someone I did such haircut on. And Basil, hashtag Basil, for giving me the opportunity to show. When I saw this video, I had to do a haircut on Basil to show what it's meant to look like. I tapered that neck for the gods, like I tapered it for the gods, because that's how it's meant to be. It makes the neck look longer, it makes the neck look cleaner, it makes the neck look gorgeous. So when that happened, I was like, oh my god. So Brittney was not like, oh my god, oh, you shouldn't have done this, you know, protein treatment, I should have stopped there. I was like, no honey, we are just doing, oh, let me pass it. No honey, you have to say it like it is, because with his success on YouTube, that means he's representing the hair industry on a larger scale, which I'm happy for. But when it comes to that, so it also comes with the consequences, and it also comes with the responsibilities. You have to take the responsibilities and the consequences with such fame, instant fame. You have to like Gaitan had a situation with, is it Gabi Hane? But you saw he made sure he rectified it. It's like, okay, let's do this, and it was settled. Gaitan took it like a champion and made it work, and we all saw that, and that's beautiful. You know, Gaitan has worked for every subscriber to get that 2 million. He worked for every subscriber. He's what every subscriber he gets, you know. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my god. So this haircut, the color, and then she's biracial. Oh honey, are you kidding me? Oh no. No. So of course she will have a lot of breakage, because at this point her hair is fried. It is so fried. So Brittney Gray, thank you so much for doing that video, and I really appreciate it, because I'm so glad that someone on YouTube decided to defend the industry in the right way, and I really appreciate you guys so much. And yes, so these are my 2 cents about this situation, and whatever you want me to talk about in this video, let me know. Now with the bangs, honey, before going, I said, you know what, graduated Pixie would have been the best haircut for her. Graduated Pixie. Now with the bangs, I was like, honey, what? That's what I said at first. I'm like, what? Like, are you kidding me? What's with her bangs? I was like, she looks like an auntie, like a mom. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, these bangs, I almost fainted. There was no softness in the bangs. It's like when he was holding the hair, see, yeah, when he was holding the hair, I'm looking at it here, when he's holding the hair, right, and it's like, and I was like, wait.
You mean, yeah, I want to say I trust you, but yeah. I think it's so cool.
And funny enough, you know, she's not a hairstylist. Of course, she does not have the education to know that what's going on right now. She's getting fucked up. I'm sorry. I don't know how to filter. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, are you guys kidding me? So the bangs, no. She should have done a bi-directional bangs, a bangs that she can wear both ways, and covering her face like that, honey, she needed a side bang. I would have done a slice cutting after doing the graduated pixie parts of the hair. I would have done a slicing or sliding technique for the top area, sliding from lower, slide up with my shears. A slice cutting would have given me a nice graduation, and then I would have done it from this angle, so that way it falls like this or it falls like this. Like, hello, she needed to have sass for that face, like, bitch, I own it and I rock it. So I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? So one thing I can say is that he uses spray very well. Like, he knows, you can tell that he loves using sprays, and it shows. So yeah, the bangs, she should have had a softer bangs. Like, her bangs should have been wispy and soft. It was so heavy, it was just, yeah. Anyway, this tells you guys and proves to you guys that not everyone who have all these millions of subscribers know what they're really doing, and it's not the amount of subscribers you have that compares to your skill sets. So today, I hope you guys learned some things with this video, and yeah, these are my thoughts about the situation between Brittney Gray's reaction video and MONDO's butchering SNITCHERY'S hair. And frankly, I would say the truth, he actually butchered her hair. I don't mean to be disrespectful, I love him so much. I even did a video congratulating him for getting up to 1 million subscribers, and now it's about 2 million subscribers, and I'm so happy for him. And I don't want him to, you know, feel bad with what happened, that he's not up to par with his skill set. He's talented, it's just his skill set has not gotten there, but it's fine, it's a learning process. He can use this opportunity to learn, you know, to learn, like meet someone to mentor him, like, hello, I've gotten this growth, but I have to back it up. Like, back it up. That's what I would have done. If I had that growth, I want to back it up. Well, I'm already backing it up, even with how many subscribers, 3,000 plus subscribers. I still back it up in the studio, behind the scene, and in front of this screen. So yeah, you always want to do that. And he has to be, MONDO, I don't know if you ever watch this video, but I want you to be your worst critic. Criticize yourself. Be angry with yourself in your work. Not like, oh my god, no. Like, be angry, like, I can do better next time. I can do better next time. Don't ever feel comfortable as a stylist, or in any craft you do, or in any industry you are. Don't ever feel comfortable. My educator, Miss Nelly, always told me, always be a sponge, because if you're always a sponge, you criticize yourself all the time, and what happens is that you will always do better. You always push yourself to do better. And I always tell myself, I'm only as good as my last haircut. And yes, Yaassss Studios, like I said, every problem have an explanation. So until next time, in the next video, I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys soon in the next video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, like I said, this video is not to hurt anyone's feeling. I have gone through situations where I felt hot for like 5 minutes, but you know what it gave me? My first 1 or 2 years as a hairstylist was my learning experience. It was my learning period, and even my third year, I was still, I'm always learning, I'm always growing, I'm always pushing myself to be better. Like, my goal for my guests is that when they go out, they should look like the people in the magazine, and they'll come, they're like, oh my god, I saw this lady on Good Morning America. That's the blonde I have on my hair. I'm like, yes. Like, I always push myself to do better, because I may not have the celebrities on my chair, but I want my guests to know that they're celebrities. Like, hello, you're celebrities. So yes, so she's a very beautiful girl, and I really appreciate that she gave MONDO the opportunity to do what he does. And though it did not everyone can be excellent. So yeah, we all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses. I know that my weakness right now is that I'm very good at roller sets when I was in school, but since I've not done it in a very long time, when I'm running, I'm not as fast as I used to be, and I am a perfectionist, so I'm always hard on myself, you know. But that's about to change because, bitch, I wish. Guess what? I always take classes, like I said. So now, working on that. Like, I want to keep practicing until I get it back like I used to. So yes, these are my thoughts about the situation. I'm Brittney Gray. Don't ever apologize next time, okay? I love you guys so much. And yes, you guys, you did your thing. Now, let's keep it moving and get this YouTube going, okay? Love you guys. Bye, guys.